The captain stopped the icebreaker after hearing barking among the ice floes. Who was it and how did it end up on the ice floe? The icebreaker was involved in unloading oil at the Arctic Gate terminal. While working on the ice floe, people saw an animal nearby. The animal was white and the sailors immediately thought it was an Arctic fox or a bear, which are often found in these places. Having carefully examined the animal through binoculars, they realized that it was a dog, and a domestic and well-groomed one at that. Someone from the crew said that the dog must have frozen, after which it was decided to help the animal. It was the end of May. At this time the ice drift began on the Oak Bay and there was a fear that at any moment the ice floe would begin to drift, taking the frightened dog with it. It was also not worth hoping that the owners would find the animal. The ice floe and the nearest village were separated by about 6 kilometers. It was clear that the dog could not cope on its own. The cold and long journey had weakened it, and the ice had seriously damaged its paws. A friendly animal, luckily, the dog was not afraid of people at all and, having noticed them, headed towards the icebreaker itself. As soon as people called the animal, it deftly climbed up the gangway onto the deck. When the dog was safe, it was taken away to warm up, and the crew contacted the village. The animal's owner was found in a few minutes. It turns out that the woman had been looking for her pet everywhere and had been very worried since its disappearance. It turned out that the dog was a year old. Her name was Eka. The owners could not even imagine that she would be so far from the village. The pet always behaved obediently on walks and tried not to move away from people. Apparently, Eka decided to take a walk on her own and got lost. The dog wandered through the ice for several weeks until it encountered an icebreaker, whose crew interrupted its work in order to help the animal.